The 1-2 in the dirt. It gets away. DeMartinez scores. He slides safely. Bentley is headed to the College World Series. The Falcons are flying south to Cary, North Carolina for the first time in program history. A wild pitch ends it, and DeMartinez scores the winning run. 3-2 Bentley. Runners at first and second for the Falcons. No outs in the bottom of the fifth. DeMartinez cranks it to left center field. Ball goes to the wall. Berardino rounding third. Pappas getting the sign to go home. Throw comes in, not in time. 2 RBI double by Stan DeMartinez III. His 8th double of the season. Falcons regain the lead. It's 4-3 in the bottom of the fifth. Pappas rips it to left field. A 1-out single for Nick Pappas. He's 2 for 2, and it's his 15th multi-hit game of the season.
Ian Battipaglia had a single in his last at-bat. He has scored 3 of the 9 runs for Franklin Pierce. Battipaglia drills it to right field. Supkis diving, and he can't make the catch. Acker stops at third. It's a double for Ian Battipaglia, his 5th double of the season.
DeMartinez, high fly ball, straightaway center. McNamara backs up to the track. It's out of here! Grand slam for Stan DeMartinez III. It's 5-2 Falcons. It's his 3rd home run in this season series against Southern New Hampshire.
3-1 count to Berger, tying run at third. 3-2 goes lead. No outs. And the pitch. Berger, a blooper, left center field. It drops! McElroy scores, and this game is tied on the RBI single by Jake Berger, his 2nd hit tonight. Pappas fights it off to right field. It gets down. Bolton rounding third, and he scores. Berardino stops at third. RBI single for Nick Pappas, his 74th hit of the season, and Bentley is off and running. It's 1-0. Payoff pitch. Cranked over the head of Comiskey at short. 1 run is in. DeMartinez scores. Here comes Sensei all the way from first, and he scores. It's a bases clearing double for Jimmy Mitchell, and he's 3 for 3. 12-3 Falcons.
Welcome back to Coach DeFelice Field in Waltham, Massachusetts. You are watching the 2026 NCAA Division II Baseball East Regional Tournament. Rich Rosa joined by Gregor Walls on NCAA.com. Top of the 7th between Bentley and Wilmington. Wildcats holding on to a 5-4 lead over the Falcons. Brian Klump leads us off. 2 for 3, both his hits singles.
Klump already with 3 multi-hit games this weekend. He also has 2 homers. Now, I don't know if there is a sort of player of the tournament, most outstanding player, but if there is, I'd imagine Klump, if Wilmington wins this, Klump would be the player of the tournament.
Brett Walmsley also has a case. Walk-off hero against Goldie Peakham to start the East Regional here in Waltham. Klump skies it left field line and sails foul and out of play. And Tellman on the mound for his 3rd inning of work in relief. Chopped foul toward the Wilmington dugout. clump stays alive.
Touche on Walmsley, touche. He has 2 multi-hit games, but also has 2 homers, and like you mentioned, the walk-off.
3-run blast to right field. A no-doubter. Game was tied at 3 going to the bottom of the 9th. Popped up. Shallow left field. Mitchell makes the catch while falling on his back.
Wow, Jimmy Mitchell, he's been doing that all season. He is so good at tracking pop-ups in the wind, in the sun, whether it's on the dirt by the fence or as we see in shallow right field. Jimmy Mitchell, just an elite ability to track down those baseballs that seem sort of perilous and could fall in no-man territory. I think Nick Pappas in left field there may have lost that ball. I don't think he had a beat on it at all, to tell you the truth.
This brings up Chase Fleming, 1 for 3. RBI double in his last at-bat in the 5th. Wilmington leads 5-4. Called strike 1, and it's 1-1. They scored a run in the 3rd inning and 2 runs in both the 4th and 5th inning. Upstairs for ball 2, and it's 2-1. Fleming pitched against Goldie Beacom 2 days ago. Season high 12 Ks.
That was such a great performance. That was so fun to watch.
At the knees, called strike 3. First K for Keegan Antelman. 2 outs. Brett Walmsley, junior from Newark, Delaware. 8 home runs on the season. Two of them coming in this tournament. Home run number 7 was a 3-run walk-off blast to right field. In the dirt for ball 1, it's 1-1. Had a home run in game 1 against Bentley yesterday. 2-run shot to left center field. And that started the comeback for the Wildcats. They scored 9 unanswered runs. They beat Bentley 9-5. Falcons responded in game 2, winning 10-4. They hit 6 home runs.
And you wouldn't expect them to do it any other way.
Walmsley rips it to short. Bolton throws to first in time. 1-2-3 inning for Keegan Antelman. Wilmington holding on to a 5-4 lead over Bentley. We'll step aside on NCAA.com. Welcome back to Coach DeFelice Field, the campus of Bentley University. Final game of the East Regional Tournament here in Waltham, Massachusetts. It is win or go home. Bottom of the 7th between Bentley and Wilmington. Wildcats lead 5-4. 9-1 two-hitters due up for Bentley. We lead off with Jimmy Mitchell.
It's his 3rd plate appearance, I believe. First one he drew a walk. Second time up. Had an RBI ground out, but reached on an error, so he had the RBI. What was that, E6? E5.
Mitchell drives it to right center field. Frame gives chase. At the track, he can't make the catch. A leadoff double for Jimmy Mitchell, his third double of the East Regional.
Jimmy Mitchell entered this game in an 0 for 9 slump. And all he needed was that walk in his first at-bat to get his confidence back.
Back to top of the order for Bentley, Tommy Bolton. Second hit given up by Scott Borgman. Here's a bunt. Soft roller, third base side. Throw to first. It gets away. Mitchell scores. Bolton on his way to third. He gets a sign to stop, and we are tied at 5. It goes down as a single, and then a throwing error.
Quinn looked like he pulled up. He was charging that ball, and then he pulled up and realized nobody else was going to get it. And so then he had a rush scooping up the ball, made an errant throw. That's the third error of the game for the Wildcats, and we're tied up.
That throw was way offline. Berardino pops it up, and it sails foul into the bleachers. Bolton at third, no outs in the bottom of the 7th. Game tied at 5. Berardino slices it foul and out of play. What a turn of events in Game 3, Gregor.
And again, it really, for Wilmington, it just comes down to the defense. That's 3 errors and leading to, I don't know, directly maybe 3 or 4 Bentley runs.
One-two count to Berardino. He's 0 for 3 in this game. Berardino launches it left field, just foul.
I don't think I've ever seen a hitter have more confidence in 0-2 counts, 1-2 counts than Jared Berardino.
Bolton 90 feet away from giving Bentley their first lead of the game. Swing and a miss for strike 3.
I think that's our second broadcaster's jinx of the day, for those who are keeping track.
4 Ks for Scott Borgman. First out of the bottom of the 7th. Game tied at 5. Nick Pappas 0 for 3. Struck out swing in his last at-bat in the 5th. Pappas, first pitch swinging, hammers it left center field. It one-hops the wall. Bolton scores, and Bentley has their first lead of Game 3. RBI double by Nick Pappas, his first hit in this game.
Rich, you were saying it in the first few innings. It was only a matter of time before the Bentley bats come to life, and here they are.
It's 6-5 Bentley. They have scored 6 unanswered runs. Stan DeMartinez III, 1 for 3. 2 home runs in Game 2.
Very few teams have been able to get to Borgman this year. Entered the game with that ERA that was under 1.75. But he's allowed 2 runs, 1 earned so far.
Best ERA in the CACC. Coming into this game, ERA 160. 7 wins as a closer. Only pitcher in the CACC with no losses. DeMartinez right to the mound. Borgman underhands it to Fleming at first for the second out. Pappas goes to third. This brings up Brendan Sensei. 1 for 2 with a walk. And you mentioned, Gregor, in the 5th inning, that leadoff walk drawn by Brendan Sensei changed things for Bentley.
Changed everything. Bentley's approach was just far too quick leading up to the 5th inning, and Sensei leading off that 5th really slowed things down in a good way for the Falcons.
Sensei first pitch swing on the ground to first. Fleming flips it to Borgman. He steps on the bag, and that ends the 7th inning. RBI double by Nick Pappas. Bentley has their first lead of the game. It's 6-5 Falcons. We'll step aside on NCAA.com.